Hey, what is going on, Capricorns? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. It'll probably be my last individual Capricorn reading before Christmas. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Winter Solstice, whatever it is that you celebrate. I just hope you're surrounded with people that you love and that love you back. Hope you have a safe and fun holidays. And all y'all Capricorns got the birthday coming up. Happy birthday. I'm going to be using the Pulp Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. What do we have for Capricorns? What message do we have for Capricorns? All right, Capricorns. So the first thing that I see, Capricorns, I feel like we have some new energy coming in, and I feel like this new energy coming in brings with it new opportunity and new stability. You know, with that Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity is presenting itself, and like I said, with that Ace of Pentacles, you know, it's a new beginning. Finding some new stability, and I feel like it has to do with a lot with this new person coming in. You know, I feel like it's this person, I mean, they got their shit together. This is someone that's very driven, driven by goals. You know, and I feel like very hardworking. You know, I feel like this person is the type of person that puts in the work. You know, they're not afraid to give to the situation with the Six of Pentacles and putting in the work, showing up, doing their share. You know, and I feel like with this person, I feel like first and foremost, I mean, I see a lot of potential here, and I feel like you're going to see the potential in this person. You know, this is someone that's going to want to explore you. You know, I feel like they work hard at everything they do, and now they see you, and I feel like they're very intrigued. You know, I feel like you really got them in their feelings. And like I said, I mean, I feel like with this person, we also have someone that is, you know, it's going to be pretty easy on the eyes. I feel like I do see, I mean, and we got that king, that authoritative figure. You know, this could be somebody that at their job, they're in charge. And I feel like that just speaks even more to that hardworking character. I mean, we got the guy with the suit and the tie on, or the shirt, the tie. So I do feel like this is someone, like I said, that they are hardworking, but they also reap the benefits of that hard work. You know, some people work really hard and don't get to see that. So I do feel like this person maybe, I mean, I'm getting like either they're a boss at their work, or it could be someone that's an entrepreneur that's their own boss. You know, I feel like with this person, I mean, this is someone I feel like you're going to be on the same page with from the get-go. Like I said, this person is very driven. You know, they work hard, but they get results. Some people work hard and never get results. Now, when it comes to this person, I feel like very early on, like I said, seeing the potential, but very, very early on, I feel like this person's going to know exactly what they want. Giving to this situation, I feel like their mind has always been on their stability. It's always been on their career, and they never had anybody to share that with. And I feel like they were never really in a rush to share with someone that didn't deserve it. They were looking for that right partner, but I feel like they never really truly found it. But now that now that they find someone on the same page, I feel like they see the potential, of that power couple they've always been looking for, that power couple dynamic. Two people, very driven, very hardworking. But now there's actually quite a bit of fire in this person as well. I feel like that's going to come out with you. I feel like there's a very impulsive energy when it comes to you. And that's one of the things that I feel like, I feel like this person was all work and no play till they met you. And now they got all kinds of play in them. Like it's very impulsive. This is not how they normally are. You're bringing a different side of this person out. And they're just going after it. It's, like I said, it's very immaturely impulsive. I mean, it's more of a physical attraction, impulse, but I feel like it does have merit to it. I mean, it does have stability there. It is someone that has that fiery side, but I feel like it's just for you. I mean, just like their goals, and they're driven toward those goals. Now, one of their new goals is, like I said, they want to explore you. They're gonna pay a lot of attention to you physically. And I don't mean that by a clingy way. I just mean when they're with you, they're gonna be with you. They're gonna want to touch you. They're gonna want to hold you. They're gonna want to make you laugh. I mean, like I said, this person reaps the benefits. This is not your everyday person where, like I said, you work your ass off and you never see the benefit. This person gets the benefit. And just like you in every aspect of life, this person's going to want to, their goal is going to be to make your fantasies a reality. Their goal is going to be wanting to fill your cups up. And this is, like I said, this is taking this person out of their element, but not in a bad way. I feel like you're really changing this person's perspective on a lot of things. I mean, I feel like they never really had someone to be romantic with. They never really had anybody that felt that kind of romance toward. But I feel like you're bringing also the romantic side of this person. So, I mean, you're bringing a lot out of this person. Just your presence alone is bringing this person to a different level. Things that they weren't even aware that they had. I mean, they're thinking about you when you're not around. Thinking about you and only you. I think you're making the juices flow a little bit easier as well. So I do feel like financially, career-wise, for both of you is a huge benefit. Is that power couple dynamic, and I see a strong union between the two of you. Also getting everything that you want. So I mean, this is a partner. This isn't just a lover, a friend. It's a partner. But don't get it twisted. I mean, it is a friendship too. I feel like not only is this going to be your partner, but it's like, it's got this like best friend type energy. This is going to be your person, and this is going to be somebody that wants to move forward. Like I said, I mean, when they're with you, you're their goal. Very nurturing energy with that Aquarius energy with the star card. But like I said, this person's looking for a long and strong union. We got that family card as well. So, I mean, this is someone looking to build an empire, and they want the right partner, and they see that true potential in you. They see what others didn't to their benefit. And like I said, I mean, this is someone that shows up. This is someone that puts in the work. This is not someone that, takes days off, because they know what happens when they put the work in. I mean, we have that Empress energy. This is how they see you. They just want to get through their day and come home and see you, talk to you. This person's going to, like I said, I mean, I feel like they're going to be, people are driven. Normally, there's a lot of people that are driven. and they work their ass off to get what they want. But when they don't have anybody to share that with, I feel like that takes a step away. But when they have that person to share that with, I feel like they hit that next level. And that's what I see. I feel like a huge leveling up for you and for them, because I said new stability with that Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities. You know, you're really getting the creative juices flowing. So it's not all what this person's going to do for you, it's also what you're doing for them. And I feel like it's going to lead to both of you reaping the rewards with that Wheel of Fortune. You know, like I said, and I mean, we finalize this in all is the Two of Cups. You know, it's that strong bond. I feel like you're going to be bonded by your mentality. You know, bonded through emotion and through physicality. You know, I do feel like there's going to be a hot sex life. You know what I mean? I feel like this person is going to want to explore you, like I said. And when I say that, I mean that in every sense of the word. You know, they really want to get to the core of you. And you can take that any way you want to take it. We're all adults here. But like I said, I feel like this person's been working their ass off to get to where they're at. And I don't feel like this is a person that takes a lot of looks up. But when they looked up, they saw you, and they couldn't unsee you. You know, this is someone that's going to give to you. They're going to spoil you. They're going to want to take you out. They're going to want to show you off. You know, and it's like I said, it's one of those people that they were very driven before they met you. They're even more driven now. You know, now they have something to actually work for. You know, anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. With this person, we have that Aquarius energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have Sagittarius and Leo. We have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Yeah, like I said, I mean, this person puts in the effort all the time. But it's like if you own an apartment. I don't know where I come with these weird metaphors, but we're gonna roll with it. It's like owning an apartment. You know, you never. How do I put this? When you own an apartment, say you're paying $1,000 a month for an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment. It's not yours. You're not really putting a lot of effort into it. So all your money kind of gets saved. You just come up with your rent, and that's it. You know, so you really can be okay with status quo. But finding the right person is like finding the right house. Once you find that house, you buy the house. You know, you work on the house, you build it up. You put in effort, you put in, you know, consistency, you put in, you're reliable, because you want the best house you can have, because now it's yours. Now it's your house. So everything you put into it has a potential payoff. You know, you're benefiting. The more you put in, the more you get out. And that's like with this person and this relationship. You know, now they have a reason to work harder, because now they need that, you know, that new kitchen, that new bathroom needs to be done. You know, they want to paint, they want to put some new cupboards in. And I don't want you to take this too far. The metaphor is like this person coming in trying to put new parts on you. What I mean by it is like, now they have something real that's theirs that they can spend their money on. You know, when you have an apartment and your stove breaks, you call the landlord and they come fix it. Now it's your house. So you take care of your stuff, you buy nice stuff, and it gives you a sense of pride, but it also gives you a reason to work harder. You know, now you have something to put your money into. Now you have something to give your money to. You know, and like I said, I mean, it's maybe not the best metaphor, but it's just like anything else. You know, it's you're gonna work harder for it. You know, it's like a job. Maybe that was a better metaphor. When you're at a job you really don't like, you just show up, you put in the hours, and you get the hell out of there. You know, I remember there's some one of my first jobs, where the name Butch actually came from. So we're gonna do a little origin story. So when I was young, I've always lived in the country. I'm a country guy, through and through. And when I think it was about 11 years old, I got a job feeding animals and stuff at this, at this farm. Then I got a job not too long after that. One of the guys that were, one of the butchers that would come and get the animals. I helped him out one day, and I did a really good job. So he asked me if I wanted to come work with him. So I went to work at the slaughterhouse. And no, it's not glamorous, but I ended up leaving. I only did it for a couple years, a couple summers. I was young, and weekends and stuff. But regardless, so my friends used to tease me. They used to call me Butcher. Here comes the Butcher, and then it came to Butch. And then everybody started calling me Butch, and nobody ever called me by my real name, which is Junior. But anyway, I hated that job. I hate it. I love animals. I love animals. Now, don't anybody hate me? I didn't feel bad for the cows as much. Because cows are very simple creatures, and I never really saw a whole lot of personality in a cow. Now, I didn't like it, but I disliked it less. Now, the pigs, that really bothered me, and I think that's inevitably why I left. Because pigs are they have so much personality. Like, not to be gross, but when you open the doors to the slaughterhouse, the cows just walk right in. But the pigs, they're like, hell no. You want me in there, you're going to fight me to get in there. It was just a different mentality. And they have such fun personalities, and pigs are really fun. They're really funny. There's a few pigs over the years that I got close to, and the guy that worked there, he always told me don't get close to them, because it's not, and they didn't even, but I ended up, like I said, I worked there for a few years because I always liked to work, but I ended up leaving, but I hated the point of the whole story. I got way off. The point of the whole story was I punched in, did my work, punched out, hated the job, liked the money, and it was a job to me. It was a job. Later on, I ended up getting into a career that I loved, building houses. I've done a lot of things. I fished lobster for years. My uncles are all lobster fishermen. I worked in the oil rigs for years. But the job I liked the most was building houses. I loved it. Building them from scratch, driving by now and still seeing them up. Houses I built 10 years ago. 15 years ago. And I love that job. I was excited every morning to get up. I was excited to be at work. And my bosses had to make me go home at the end of the day. Because I would have stayed there all night and kept working. And that's the difference. When you meet someone that you care about, it's like having the dream job. It's not, when you're with someone and you're putting a lot of effort to keep it going, when you're always putting in the work, when you're always second guessing yourself, that may not be the relationship for you. Because a relationship that, a real relationship should be something that you enjoy putting the work in. You enjoy coming home to. You enjoy thinking about them. You enjoy seeing them. It's the difference. And I know that was a long ass story for such a meaningless, very simple thing I could have put in some other way, but I like our story time. But that's the thing. It's about enjoying it. If you enjoy the ride, it never doesn't seem that long. You remember when you were a kid, and you may have went on a drive with your parents or, adults, uncles, aunts, grandmothers, grandparents, whatever. When you were having fun, the trip went by so quickly. But there's drives when it was boring as shit, and you couldn't fall asleep. I had this thing as a kid, I could never fall asleep in a moving vehicle, so when I went with just my parents, it was boring. 4 hours seemed like 20. Now, if one of my cousins came, or one of my friends came, we'd be in the backseat playing, games, Battleship, or whatever, watching a movie together, the time flew. You know, it felt like we just got in the car and all of a sudden we're at the place we're going. You know, so find the person you enjoy the ride with. You know, because time is the only thing we'll never get back. So spend the right time with the right people. And if you're not with the right people, stop wasting your time. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.